Hello Internet, I am JKCK. I'm going to continue running through my Day 5 territory battles in Zeffo. We'll start off with the Genetic Cal required mission. I'm going to use one of my favorite teams of late. It's basically the Commander Luke Skywalker team without Commander Luke Skywalker. It's Han Solo, Chewbacca, C-3PO, and Threepio and Chewie. It's a great control-based team, which keeps the other team stunned and removes turn meter. Don't know that Genetic Cal's Omicrons are necessary, because I've always had all three of them since I started doing it this way, but they definitely help. So we're going to start off with a stun on Purge Trooper and use Han's third ability, and that'll give everyone else full turn meter. Use C-3PO's call to assist to bring in Genetic Cal. That's going to dispel taunt. We'll throw blind on everyone. I'm going to target one of the Purge Troopers, put a basic on here. That way we can spread some tenacity down with Chewbacca. Do a basic and then do his offensive ability, which is going to put Armor Shred and try and stun everyone. So it stunned everyone except for this Purge Trooper on the left. Or security droid on the left, I mean. So we're going to go ahead and work on him a little bit, try and get... oh, darn, they didn't really want to kill him. So I'm going to use the third ability here to stun him, because you really want to try and keep everyone stunned if possible. Normally I look for whoever has the highest turn meter, and I use Han's basic there to try and keep them from taking turns. Same reasoning, I will use the call to assist, and always make sure that Han assists to try and knock down some turn meter. We'll go to this K series, and again, we're just going to call in Han. Didn't quite kill him off. He's in the yellow, so I'm going to use Threepio's third ability here. If he kills someone with it, then he gets stacking offense. So now he has more offense for the remainder of the battle. We'll use a basic here to get tenacity down on him, and we're going to stun him because I really don't want him taking a turn. Going to come back to the guy on the right who's got the highest turn meter. Let's do a basic there, and then that'll kill him off. Do that, and we'll go back to his offensive. That should stun both of these guys. Okay. Just basic to kill this guy off. And at this point, the fight is pretty much done. And since I have the leadership Omicron, he retains his stacks of impulse, so he's now ready to do his insta-kill right off the bat. We'll go ahead and blind everyone. Second sister, it's easy to stick debuffs on her, so I'm actually going to insta-kill this guy on the right, who doesn't have tenacity down yet and isn't stunned. And we'll go ahead and call the mass assist. Make sure we call Han in so that... Stun. Yeah, this is done. Easy fight, easy team. So the second team I like to do is, as kind of go up the row, is this open one where you can use anyone. I pretty much always use my Gungans. In the beginning, at least, I run it full auto with guided targeting. You want to target the human models first, and then you want to kill the droids from left to right. So let's target the rightmost human, and I'll put it on auto. And I'll just keep an eye on him, and when he gets kind of close to low health, I'll move over to the next human. Okay, so I move to the next human. That should kill both of them, yeah. So now I'm targeting the droid on the left. And the droid all the way on the right can't die. Now, we're stuck behind Death Mark there, so... Oh, we got... Okay, Death Mark wore off, I guess. But sometimes you will get stuck behind Death Mark because of Jabba's basic putting it on, or JarJar's basic putting it on him. So sometimes you'll have to wait until he takes a turn for it to wear off. But as soon as you can, you want to go back to targeting the droids on the left. Typically, he can't die until both of the droids are dead, but there's some funky mechanic going on there. We will take it out of auto for this part here, mainly because I do not want Tarpals to see. If I hadn't taken it out of auto, Tarpals would have used his special there and put mark on someone. I do not want him to mark anyone, so we can use any ability except for Tarpals' third ability. That puts mark, and we want to be free so that if one of them does their beam, we can counterattack. When we counterattack, it's going to stun, and if they're low on health and they're stunned, then we can kill them. If they're marked and one of the other droid, and they do the beam attack, but you're stuck behind marked on someone else, you won't be able to stun the one that did the beam attack. So right now they're just too busy doing their single target slam, but pretty soon here they'll switch over to their beam attack. And so I will just target the middle guy first and get him down to where he's one hit away from dying, and then I'll switch to the next guy if he hasn't done his beam attack yet. Alright, so this guy on the right did his beam attack. We will target the guy on the left, since he's the only one who's not a hit away from death. Alright, so there's the stun, so we'll go ahead and kill him. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, and he's doing his beam attack, so we'll stun him on the counterattack. And now you can put on auto when there's only one target left, because it doesn't matter anymore if you stick marked on him or not. You're just waiting for him to do his beam attack. You can't kill him unless he's stunned. There he goes. Beam attack, counterattack, and he dies. Okay, the final battle I'll be doing is going to be the UFU mission. Use Ray, Cat, BenSolo JTR, and Cere. And you really want to try and work down in the beginning here. The security droids on the edge, they're going to be the biggest damage. I normally throw Lifeblood onto Cat. BenSolo can't die, so that's not normally an issue. I'm actually going to dispel him to get rid of some of his turn meter, and we'll go ahead and attack the other guy. Middle, get some bonus protection out, go back to the one that's hurt more with armor shred. I'm going to try and get them out as fast as possible. You also want to try and keep pumping that lifeblood out for the bonus protection on everyone. I'm actually going to... Well, I can't. I have to target him because he's taunting, but that was almost a 2-for-1. I could kill him off, but I'm going to let someone else do it so I can pump more lifeblood. Still want to go kind of hard on the damage until I get it down to just one Purge Trooper and the Stormtrooper Commando. Then I kind of stall it out a little bit. But until that point, Go into the leap. That should get rid of them. Okay, so now I'm going to stall it out a little bit. I'll go after the other Purge Trooper, and I do a lot more basics now, and a lot more just stacking of the... I'll still get Armor Shred on him, just because we want him to die a little faster, but we'll be spending more time with Rey, alternating between doing her basic and doing Lifeblood, so that she can put stacking protection on everyone. The more protection you have going into the second wave, the easier it is. I could have done her Force Leap there if I wanted. That would have done enough damage to probably kill him, but I want to try and make sure that all of the abilities are off cooldown going into the next wave. So we haven't targeted Probe Droid this whole time, so he has no reason to come out and try and blow up. Let's keep doing basics, because she still doesn't have a large reserve of health. One more basic, then I'll do a round of Lifeblood. Alright, do a Lifeblood. At this point, they aren't doing very much damage, so the longer you stall in here, all you're doing is making sure everyone's off of cooldown, and you're getting more bonus protection built up on your team. You want to do some basics with Rey until she gets her health, I'd say, back up to about 80%. And so the next hit I'll probably do Lifeblood, and I will probably pass it to Jedi Training Rey at this point, just because she's actually out of bonus protection, and Commander Ahsoka has a whole bunch of it. So I'll put the Lifeblood that way. She'll take some reduced damage. She's not... Jedi Training Rey is not super critical to this fight, but it's still nice to have all of your players up and running if you can. You definitely want to have Rey have both ultimate and the whirlwind attack going into this. It's great to have Ben going first, because you really want to get that Armor Shred on as fast as possible, and she can do her Force Leap. Don't really need the bonus protection right now. Put Healing Immunity on. We're going to immediately go into Ultimate. That way we have some turns where we're doing damage and he can't hurt us at all. I don't think any of those are going to stick. Yeah, they resisted them all. Still don't need any of the bonus protection, so let's do a basic. Alright, Rey will do her leap, and as soon as she gets back around to her turn, she'll do her whirlwind, and if the ATST isn't dead by then, it will be. Yep, and that will kill off the ATST. And that's the Zeffo fights. Things can normally go pretty smoothly. If you enjoyed the video, please do all the things. You can stick around for the next video, where I'll be doing my battles in Mandalore. Thanks for watching.